We've got Ned versus Skittles, the showdown of the Midwest. Rickles, you are a Midwest man yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about any history between these two players?
Well, the history goes back to even this tournament, man. In winners quarters, Skittles was able to take it over Ned in a 2-0 fashion, no less. He beat the Pokemon Trainer game 1 and beat the Zero Suit game 2. Not only that, but these two have a storied history. Pre-quarantine, I want to say that Skittles' record on Ned is 3-0 in sets. That was a grand final set at one of the Champaign-Urbana college tournaments, which is either a Show Me Your Moves, which is the annual event every year, or the House of Pain, which is like the monthly, which is still really big because a lot of the Midwest states come out to that. Where again, Ned does so Ned has a history of losing to Skittles online and offline. So this is going to be a pretty rough battle if you are going into it. But however, on the online era, despite losing the winners quarter set, Ned won the last 3 sets on Skittles, the last one being maybe even the last 4 sets, but the last set was a 3-0 at the GAMO Midwest qualifier, where Ned won in Pokemon Trainer versus Young Link 3-0, which is famously known as one of Pokemon Trainer's worst matchups. Young Link just savagely destroys all the Pokemon, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, and then also there was a back throw online at the weekly tournament on Thursdays that Ned was able to beat Skittles twice with Joker. So the last 3 sets online before that.
You're about to hear it here first. Rickles is a liar. Remember how Rickles told you that we could expect to see a Cloud in top 4? Lies. Ned is going Pokemon Trainer for game 1 against Skittles.
I did say he did 3-0 him at GAMO with Pokemon Trainer. I guess he's just feeling it right now.
We'll see. Ned did pull out. So looking back at the set against Sonics, Ned loses game 1 with PT, wins game 2 with Cloud, wins game 3 with PT, loses game 4 with Cloud, wins game 5 with Pokemon Trainer. So it looks like he's just kind of feeling the sauce with PT at the moment. We just got to wait for Skittles to be ready, and we'll see some action here.
Hey, man, I'm definitely a proponent of playing your worst matchups with a character you believe in. So,
hey, Ganon, all of your matchups are your worst matchup, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Ned can 3-0 Skittles in Pokemon Trainer Young Link, he can do it again. So it's just a matter of like recognizing when you're going up against. Always put your best foot forward. That's the mentality as a competitor that you got to go into it, man. But Ned again got PGR ranked with Cloud. The Cloud is still on the table, but I think what might have deterred him is seeing Skittles eliminate Sharp's Cloud. So he's already fresh on the Cloud matchup.
Oh, I know everyone in chat is missing Skiff right now. I know you wish Skiff was here instead of me. And in honor of wonderful Skiff being gone at the moment, let's just say it one time. Every match from here on out is a money match. Ned versus Skittles battling it out. The loser will be eliminated at 4th place with no money. The winner will face off Kirby Kid and is guaranteed at least 3rd payout. So it's definitely, as Skiff would say, a money match. I'm excited to see this.
This is facts, man. A rematch from earlier in a tournament, so we're going to see how it goes.
Getting into this game 1, it looks like we are going to be seeing our first stage as PS2. Skittles, of course, just a PS2 monster. I expected nothing less.
All right, we're going into it. Game 1 here. We got the rematch from winners quarters. Again, Skittles won in a 2-0 fashion. Both of these titans of the Midwest. Ned number 1 in Illinois, number 1 in Chicago. That's my home region. Skittles number 1 in Nebraska, man. Both of these are definitely... you got to put on an insane show right now. This is top 4. This is the money match here. This is for a chance at payout. Loser faces elimination at 4th place.
Already off the bat, Skittles going after it. Ned having to pull out the smaller hitbox just to avoid some of these sword swings from Skittles. Skittles not giving him a second to breathe, just absolutely smothering him at the moment.
All right, here we go. Gets the jab reset. Really good setup right there. There's something that says so much about yourself as a player when you can go in confident with your main man. Like, you know you're feeling yourself. You know you can get in. The moment you start defeating yourself is the moment you lose the set already. You can defeat yourself before you even start the game if you don't think you can do it.
Bro, people live in Nebraska. Yes, Skittles lives in Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska has a really good Smash scene, man. They got a lot of really good, strong players.
I mean, hey, the Skittles family runs the number 1 and number 2 slots. You see Skittles pulling the bomb off stage to supplement his recovery, but it's going to come a little bit too late. Not going to be able to get it, and Ned, despite spending that entire stock on the back foot, is going to go up in the stock counts.
And this is exactly what you want to see if you are Ned, because if you're playing this losing matchup, you need to get this first stock to cement this extra credit you're going to get. He's not at risk of losing his stock, and he's already tacked on 40%. Charizard with a KO power, too. I know he says in this matchup, Charizard and Ivysaur are the best tools to use for this matchup, because Squirtle kind of has a hard time going in, but a bad DI on that forward air is going to lose his stock off the top.
Caught by a lot of percent from this Squirtle, and that's like people talk about it a lot, and oh my goodness, what a vine whip there to finish off the stock. But there are some Pokemon trainer mains who like very, very clearly have a favorite Pokemon and also very clearly have a Pokemon that they are the best at. I see that Ivy is probably Ned's favorite. Ned does like playing Ivy, but I don't think Ned has a bad Pokemon. He plays all of them so ridiculously well.
I was tuning into Ned's stream earlier too before the winner's quarter set started. It seems like he was just like talking himself out of this matchup in general. But I think he's just more motivated with his loser's bracket run with his 3-2 over Sonics, man. It's like, I beat Sonics, I can beat Skittles. I beat Skittles before, I can do it again.
Offline and offline, Ned has the confidence of a top-ranked player. He's showing it here. Absolutely tearing apart Skittles' entire game plan by just being patient and chilling out.
All right, here we go. Ned getting hit by the fire arrow. I know Skittles wanted a down air. He wanted to close the stock, but the forward tilt's going to be enough, yeah.
That's not how I expected the stock to end. Just a neutral get up from Skittles, and Ned going, That's not going to work. And the F tilt coming out, going to get the stock.
That's very common practice for Ned. He spaces it out really well. No reason to overcommit with Young Link already sitting at 100%. And it's a little known fact that a lot of Charizard's moves have sweet spots on his tail, like the fire part of it, which makes sense. I mean, you get hit by the fire part of the tail, it's going to hurt a lot more. So the spacing from Ned, just enough to close out that stock and take the game very convincingly, very safely.
I love how the fact that Skiff is my father is just canon now within the Team Liquid Twitch chat.
It's spreading, man. Can't wait to have him back next week, but right now we're having a really good broadcast so far, man. I'm enjoying it. We got a lot of good sets left too.
Going into this next game, it's going to be and again, we saw it during the set with Sharp. We're going to see PS2 this entire set, I promise you. But the thing is that I'm really interested to see Skittles' counter adaptation, because that game 1 was absolute domination from Ned.
Yeah, very solid 2-stock win. Charizard at the high percent. He could have lost his stock. Either way, yes, very solid win in what could be one of Pokemon Trainer's worst matchups. So Ned just showing his composure. When it comes to like bigger major events in the offline era, Ned is definitely the favorite to outplay Skittles and get seated higher. So, but again, historically in the head-to-head, I want to say that Skittles is positive offline, whereas it is positive online. Or if they're not positive, they're actually like close in sets online. So,
and definitely looking to, one of them at least is looking to widen the gap between the two. Skittles going to connect with that up B, but not going to get a follow-up, actually. I would have expected the up air to come out immediately off of that.
Yeah, man, I got this data, man. I watched these players come into the scene. Me and Ned actually joined the scene almost exactly at the same time. The first monthly we both had in Chicago was the same monthly together. Back in like October 2015, November 2015. We joined the scene at the same time. He obviously picked the top tier route, and I
picked Ganondorf. You'll keep going.
Oh yeah, man. There's definitely some storied history there, man. I love watching this guy grow into the #1 player in the state, both in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. But that's a monster stock from Skittles, man, reminding Ned why he hates the matchup. And that could be enough to stifle not just this game, but stifle Ned's mentality for the rest of the set.
Ned, you mentioned mentality, and Ned has a pretty strong one, but literally he's hit him once. Skittles is at 10%. It's been 2 minutes and Ned has hit him once. That is incredible. And it's not something that you want to be happening if you're Ned, because that feels so bad.
Yeah, he might consider going Cloud, because although he just beat Sharp's Cloud and eliminated him at 5th, Skittles might not do well against the current playstyle.
No offense to Sharp, but I think Ned's Cloud is a bit more practiced, considering that like Sharp just pulls out random characters as pockets, and Ned made PGR with the character. So
Yeah, Ned's got a lot of history with that character, man. People would just study the way he would move with Cloud, and now he still played him a lot today, even when he was warming up, and even in his last bracket set. So definitely warmed up. Let's see what it goes right here, though. Skittles not too far away from making it 3 stocks to 1. Yeah, the rage up smash more than enough on that Charizard.
Feels so bad. Just getting like, it's not exactly being cheesed, but the fact that Skittles is just absolutely shutting down every single one of Ned's options at the moment, it feels. Was that a taunt? Was that? Oh no!
No, from Skittles, is multiple spot, or from Ned, it did multiple spot dodges, implying that he's reading him. That's just yeah. Skittles just trying to get in his head as well, though. That's part of the mental game. Both these two kind of just digging at each other.
The teabag in neutral, but this could be a taunt to get body situation. What a no!
And still it continues the teabagging here, man.
Skittles teabagging in neutral could be a true combo starter. You don't know.
Yeah, these two have faced off way too many times. But Skittles, again, he's been on the upward trend in the last week, man. He's just dominated 3 of the last tournaments he was in within the last 7 days. And this is just a repeat show for Skittles, man. I don't think he's finished below 3rd place in those 3 tournaments.
Skittles just absolutely stuffing out Ned with a wall of projectiles, swords, legs, arms, whatever he needs to use. He's doing it to make sure that Ned doesn't get in. But Ned, he manages to take the stock on ledge. Could be the comeback material that he needs. Ned throwing out that nair, and here comes the Zard.
Yeah, if Ned gets this game, he'll have so much momentum on his side after all this like mental game going back and forth.
Also have the BM on his side.
Yeah, just the whole mental stamina to bring back this stock deficit would be huge. Down tilt punish into no follow-up, no arrow follow-up either. Ned kind of struggling in these first quarters, but just as I say that, the tipper back air is more than enough.
Good landing bear from Ned to bring the stocks back to even, but 100%. Honestly, not the biggest challenge. It's Ivysaur time.
He's had Ivysaur stocks before where they just get erupted, and Skittles is playing Youngwood, who's a very edge-guardable character. This is more than even now. Look at this.
Look at Ned go. Ned is mad. He is awake. He's alive, and he's ready for revenge. Skittles needs to take the stock now before Ned gets too much more.
Yeah, Ned's playing hot. The Charizard is out, though. This could be it. Oh, no way to speed for either of them. They're both in insane. Oh! That's it.
Hey. Ooh. Ned was expecting either the get-up attack or the neutral get-up, but Skittles just going to roll get-up, get behind the big dinosaur dragon thingy, and smack him with an F smash.
That's the best roll of his life, dude.
Yeah, that's like the... I'm so glad I hit that trigger. I'm so glad. And it feels so good, especially after BMing that entire game, because if Skittles did not take that, that would have been the worst game in the entire world to lose.
Oh, man, that insane charge in that forward smash, really good stuff. And now bringing it to 1-1. Though, again, that came down to last hit, so Skittles has got to be a little more careful about this mental game. Now, I think it's going to power up Ned to be even hungrier to win this. So what we need from Skittles to answer to that momentum is to, again, get another stock like he got the first stock of this game, because that was a brutal stock for Skittles. I think they're just going to run it back.
Continues to play like he did that last stock, he is unbeatable. Because it was just one read that ended up getting Skittles that final stock, but the rest of it, it just looked undoable. Because all of that percent was already there for the previous stock. So if Ned can keep that up, that's just untouchable.
All right, here we go, man. Some quick back and forth here. Gonna throw the boomerang and gonna see if Skittles is gonna try to like replicate what he did the first stock of last one. Because like first stock Skittles last game was insane. Last stock Ned last game was insane.
Winning a really fight. Last stock Ned or last stock Skittles. Find out here on twitch.tv/Team Liquid.
All right, let's see where it goes right here on this first stock. Oh, a good interception. I think he's done.
That is a dead Skittles.
Yeah.
Fantastic really opening stock from Ned.
Yeah, 42% is nothing. He can just get so much money with this. What the heck is this? Oh, the footwork into the arrows, man. Whoa. That's a lot of precision.
And sending him all the way across the stage. This is my personal space, young man, with that water gun.
Hitting Charizard with fire arrows like nothing, but hitting Squirtle after that back air conversion is just like, man, let's see how far I can get the shot out. Like a bullseye, man. Kind of really fun to watch. Oh, almost
good use of the jump from Ned to escape the up B. Up smash is going to come out. Ned's going to get a back air for his troubles. These up airs are starting to connect. 26% builds up, and here comes the Ivysaur.
Gonna get punished hard for losing his patience there. All right,
seem to have sparked an entire debate in the chat just by calling Charizard a dragon. Guys, he looks like a dragon. I'm going to call him a dragon. Sue me.
All right, here we go. Going into it further. The up air conversion. Oh, I do not like what I'm seeing here. Oh, here we go. He's got a chance here. Ned with an edge guard opportunity. Skittles with a chance to close the stock. The parry into the punish. Here we go. Get the ledge trap. What's going to be? Wanted the forward throw. Doesn't get it. Oh, in between the forward air hits. Gets punished for trying to overextend.
You've been like mashing that, right? There's no way that was reactable, especially not on Wi-Fi, unless Ned is just a inhuman.
Yeah, some Pokemon trainers mash down B. Ned would mash an up B. And it paid off in spades, man. That was part of the up B buffs that came from the last patch as well. A lot of multi-hits got fixed, like Charizard's up B. So, really good play coming out from Ned. Honestly, just a good read away from closing out this game. And that was a read on the get-up. Oh, look at the Nair, which is not a bad choice.
Yeah. Not a terrible option, but Skittles was ready for it.
Nair's just so big, covers so much space that it lasts so long, so active. Down air, though, would have been a really good choice against a lot of the links. And now here comes the ledge trap with Charizard. What's it going to be? Skittles gets a little more time because of the hanging on the ledge. But now he's got no bomb. Ooh, went for the forwarder to finish the game. Now we got Ned. Honestly, he can just do anything he wants. He's fine. He's not at risk yet, so he's fine.
Can't do that. It's not going to work. It's going to get him a little bit more percent.
Why not? Oh my God, he got advantage off of that. He actually got advantage off of that. Ned going up 2-1 here, man. Ned actually looking very convincing in this set because he was very close to taking game 2 as well. Can Skittles like regain composure? Can he bring it to a game 5, or will he be eliminated by the person he sent to losers just earlier in winners quarters?
Be honest with you, I'm mad that worked. There is no universe in which the flare blitz into air dodge behind into up smash should scoop like that and kill, but it won him the game. And honestly, that victory screen, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're up 2 stocks to 1. He could have legit done that for the entirety of the next 2 stocks because Young Link's not taking a stock anytime soon. He doesn't have any KOU right now options. So Ned had all the room to play around with that, man. Rage Charizard, that's the mentality you got to have this late in the bracket. Like, as degenerate as it looks, it's actually like a smart thing to do because you get all this pressure on the shield, and then you can force your opponent to panic. And Skittles was not right in that moment, man. He just could have lost his stock at any time, and it was sooner rather than later. So that's good stuff to Ned. Going up 2-1 here in the semis, man. Will Skittles go home with no money, or will he bring it to game 5?
And again, Skittles bringing it to game 5, definitely possible. We saw it against Sharp. We saw Skittles win game 4 and then 5 right in a row in the very last set that he played. So it's definitely like not off the table in any sense, but the way that Ned is playing right now, he was looking kind of indomitable last game, but this is Skittles' counter picks. Let's see what he can do with with much more space to work with.
Yeah, minus stock 1 of game 2. This has been the Ned show so far. Ned just woken up within loser's bracket. I think that win against Sonics has put him in a really good spot. Now Ned is hungry to make a statement and make a name for himself. And both of them are hungry to fight Kirby Kid, but Ned's a little more hungry.
Honestly, who wouldn't want to fight Kirby Kid? That just looks like fun. I want to fight Kirby Kid. I know I'll lose, but it looks like I'll have fun doing it.
I'm down for that, but let's see if Skittles is down to bring this to this game 5. He needs to get his first stock off the table first. He's got to get back in the right headspace to ideally just defeat Ned like he did earlier. Oh, a good get-up attack. Let's go. And then let's see Skittles if he can finally back up. Here? No. Town of City platform coming in clutch. Skittles is a big fan of this stage, man. This is a common Skittles counter pick.
Common Skittles dub, too. I could look this up later. I could query the data on Smash GG. I wonder. Oh, he gets caught landing on the platform and swept away. But I would be willing to bet this is Skittles' highest win rate on any stage.
But it's not looking so good so far. Getting back aired onto that platform and then not getting the right tech option. Here we go. The plus major threat back throw, and that's edge guard. Oh no.
Good.
I think Ned
from Skittles
got it harder. But Ned just holding stage. You're gonna miss that down air, which Skittles is known for. But Ned adapts to that. Doesn't matter. The overextension will get punished. We got a 2-stock game here in game 4.
Yeah, the stretcher definitely came in clutch from Ned to just carry Skittles to the emergency room. And coming back from it, though, Skittles immediately refragging, only 57% extra credit. Not too bad. Especially against a player like Ned.
All right, here we go. Going into this, trying to land is Ned. That's one of Pokemon Trainer's biggest issues. But Youngling's not too crazy at catching them, but when he does, he'll make you suffer for it. So Skittles now playing his game, being very composed in this scenario. But now advantage state from Ned. Almost got the read get up there. Gonna get the stage control, and now he's forcing a landing for Skittles. Honestly, I won't be surprised if we see Charizard pretty soon to close up the stock.
We'll likely see the Zard come out near the end. He mentioned it earlier in the set, I think it was game 2, about how easily edge guardable Young Link is. And I'm honestly surprised that we haven't seen a lot more Dare edge guarding with Ivy or a lot more Nair edge guarding with Zard. That runoff Nair from Charizard is just a fantastic play. Speaking of fantastic plays, these parries, beautiful.
Oh, Ned looking to close the stock, as is the Charizard pick, but now Charizard's approach is so difficult against this wall projectiles, especially on this FD format. It's even longer too, so Skittles getting the grab and keeping Charizard in the air.
Having so much trouble landing. Ned cannot get back to the stage.
Oh my god!
No rest for the weary, no rest for the wicked either, because Ned cannot touch the ground without dying.
Here we go. Here's a chance for Skittles to bring it to Game 5. And tacking on 41% and counting. Now keeping him at bay, keeping the evil monster at bay, the evil dragon, just fending him off with his onslaught of projectiles.
For a back air, but not going to be able to connect with it. Ned finding himself hemorrhaging pretty hard on this second stock from Skittles. Skittles cannot get through this. He's trying to get the kill right now, but Ned making it kind of hard to hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Switching to Squirtle, switching to Ivy, going to look to make this look like the end of game 2 minus the very, very ending. I want to see it from Ned. I love watching Ned do stuff like that.
Yeah, we can definitely see a Ned start to close this set and eliminate Skittles, getting the effective revenge he's looking for earlier, man. He's looking... Oh man, he's looking hard. He's looking for one opening to extend even further. Here you go. He gave it to him. Ooh,
down throw up there, looking for the Vine Whip, but not going to connect with it. Making it back to stage safely.
Here we go,
and
Ned.
Landed on the ground. That's the first time in a while we've seen Ned manage to land safely without a punish from Skittles, to be honest.
It's not slowing down anytime soon here. Ned with a chance here. Oh, almost able to get it. Oh my god.
Skittles could be in the worst situation here.
Bomb. The forward air. Desperation. Trying to close it out. Power spot, down air, or back air. Here we go. Ned in advantage. Hasn't taken a hit. So this could be it. This could be it.
Could be it. Fantastic edge guard from Ned. He's still alive.
Oh
Skittles trying to get this finishing touch, but Ned.
Goes for a down air. Ned gonna cut the closing smash. I know he. Oh, that's it.
No!
Ned with the 3-1, getting the revenge from winner's quarters, eliminating Skittles in 4th place, man. But what a showing and what a tournament so far.
That right there, that is Ned's revenge for those taunts. Ned getting the side B, the Flare Blitz, out of friggin' nowhere. I'm thinking in my head, Ned didn't connect with a single Flare Blitz throughout that entire set. That last one, that last-ditch effort to kill Skittles there, that was the only one that successfully hit. And boom! Won him the set, won him guaranteed 3rd place, and a match against Kirby Kid. But
you close a set, man.
That is a hell of a way to close the set, pardon my French. But speaking of closing, tangents, am I right? We are going to go to a very, very tiny ad caster. I need to get some water break before we get into Ned Kirby Kid. So please, if you're watching on a Fire Stick, if you're watching on a smart TV, if you're watching on your computer, don't touch the remote, don't touch the mouse. Touch nothing. Hands off. Hands in the air. Just wait 4 minutes, and we'll be right back.
4 minutes.
See you in a minute.
See you.